What is up, guys? Lord Nick here, bringing you another One Piece related video. This is our third weekly Becca Report. So, what's kind of happened this weekend, guys? This weekend, and the such. We're going to start off talking about PRB. PRB is the newest set, kind of. It has one new card, but it has a lot of new alternate art. So for those who are brand new to the game, those that want to play the deck just got a whole lot cheaper, which is awesome. The only expensive cards in the deck now is if you run Brook and if you run Sabo. Otherwise, if you don't run either, if you decide not to run Brook, then the only expensive card is Sabo, and they're about 20 to 25 a piece right now. So you still have to put in a pretty penny. You know, it's still about $80 at least. But after you see one of the things that we have to show today, you might consider needing Brooks, which means that might hurt your wallet just a little bit. Anyhow, guys, let's get into it. If you guys want to chat about the PRB, or if you guys want to check out some cool pools that people have, we're probably going to open up a new channel in the Discord just to kind of show off your pretty cards and stuff like that, be it from PRB or just in general. But right now it's in our general chat. Folks are just chatting about it, having a good time. Feel free to join into the Discord. It's going to be down in the description. It's also going to be it might be pinned to a comment. I might forget. But let's just jump into the rest of the video, guys. So let's talk about Serena, and let's talk about oh man, I'm going to butcher his name. You know what? I have it saved up here on Sim. What is it? Ton TCG FK. So Ton TCG FK went 7-2 at a tournament over on the eastern side. So let me verify which tournament that was real quick. So he popped off in the Fukuoka CS. It's a big style tournament over in Japan. And I probably butchered the city name. Anyhow, this is the list that he went with, and the cool aspect of it is we hadn't really seen a whole lot of Kuzumaki being played over in the East. We've seen people teching to Aramaki or a Kuzan or two into their lists, but it had been predominantly Gecko Moria play. Now, this is an OP09, and he mentions that he had to play into a buggy multiple times, and then he also had to beat up on a Bonnie. If you want, I will post the Twitter post, or a link to the Twitter post down in the comment. Actually, I'll just put that in the description down below as well, so you guys can go check it out and get the translation. But he was talking about the fact that he was able to just kind of body Bonnies because of the fact that Hajrun would reduce one of them by there, and then Rebecca would return a Brook, and it was just so pain in the ass for them to deal with that he just overwhelmed them by the time he got to like 10-drop Kuzan and just started beating them up. Ultimately, he is taking the concept that I like to play to the extreme, and I think it worked out for him because, well, there's only really one way to play this deck, which is you're using Patchworks and Kiroses and Brooks to KO stuff early, and then as you get later, to stall out so that you can get your curve of Hajruden straight into Aramaki into Kuzan. This is a curve that I was playing back when Law was in the game, and that was just because Hajruden was very difficult for Law to deal with. He could help us potentially stabilize. You go into the Aramaki, and it was very difficult for them to deal with, and then the Kuzan, and the game was over. And so ultimately, I actually really like this take on it. I think this is kind of what I've been looking for in terms of a list. I just hadn't gone so to the extreme of be able to use, Aramaki and Kuzan to this degree. The other interesting tech card that I had not been considering was Guion. When your opponent activates an event, your opponent places one card from their hand at the bottom of their deck. I was not considering how good this card is for us in a lot of our matchups, and the biggest reason for that is this card is actually insanely good into Lucci. And the reason it's insanely good into Lucci is the way that Lucci removes cards is by using a lot of events to minus cost on characters. A 4-drop, he does have to use an event or a character. So you will force him to have to use, well, not necessarily, I guess. With a 4-drop right now, it's not that great. But it can be used, and it's a great tech card in Nanami. A lot of people use it as a tech in Nanami. And it's pretty good at actually helping with the Lucci matchup. So I hadn't been considering this card for that reason, but he didn't give a good explanation as to why it's there. So maybe he expected there to be a lot of Namis. Maybe there's a lot of event-heavy decks in that format currently. It's an interesting tech as a 2-of. It's also just a 2K counter. So at worst case scenario, it's a 2K counter, which is pretty epic. He's also running 2 Giats, which I'd already kind of cut my Giats. But if we went back to a specifically Hajrudin type style, I think Giats is great just because of the fact that making a 7K body be able to swing into anything is really useful. He's also on the 2 Luffys. He went down to 3 Kiroses, but that's because he's on to 4 Brooks. Ultimately, I really like this list. If you guys wanted to give it just kind of give you guys an idea. And then the other person I wanted to talk about was Serena. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find Serena's list, though Serena was running a Jack build, and I didn't see any Kuzans, but I also didn't see any Geckos from the game that they were playing on the Cartomatica stream. They were on round 3. I think they finished in the top. They went to like top 40, top 50. I was looking at the results yesterday. I should have actually rechecked those before I jumped into here. Let me see. Let me go back to the announcements on the Cartomagica side, so I can just see. Man, where did they announce this out? Tournament announcements, probably. There it is. No, I don't want the stream. I want the results. There it is. Sorry, guys. I should have had this pulled up, but let me see if I can find where Serena finished. There's the person that they beat that somehow still got ahead of them. Serena finished 85th, so it's not like an insane finish, but it is a top 128 finish for Rebecca, and we appreciate anybody that is playing it and shows off that Rebecca has some staying power. Also, for those that didn't catch the Cartomagico event, we saw that Vegapunk won the event. Vegapunk is another no-attack leader, and he played a very tempo-oriented build. I thought that was kind of interesting. It gives me cause to believe that there is good chance that Rebecca could actually do stuff, and maybe we're undervaluing the power that she has. So here's hoping that we see a Rebecca claim an event soon before we even get to 10. That'd be awesome. But that about does it for the updates on the decks on that front. I did want to give an update about me. I am not doing great right now. Very stressed out, very financially not doing well right now. I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck, and my time is just not where it needs to be for me to be able to put out good content. So I've been feeling really shitty about the gameplay that I've been able to post, and then there was a comment on Friday that just that compounded on that. I haven't been able to take enough time to be able to post me playing games extremely well, so I'm just posting games and kind of being like, yeah, you guys get to see the mistakes I make. Maybe some of you enjoy. I know some of the folks have said on stream that they enjoyed watching me make mistakes because it just kind of it feels like, oh, okay, like we can also make mistakes and stuff. But in general, the past 2-3 weeks, I just have not been playing very well on Sim. My in-person records have been getting better. Like this last week, I went 2-2-3. Was it 2-2, 3-1, 2-1? So like I overall went. What is that? That's a 7-4 record. Which is pretty good, but like I on Sim have not been doing very well, and so because of that, I've been making some kind of subpar content. I want to apologize for that. But it's just not a good time for me personally. And I mean, it's never been easy for me to make content, just time wise. But like with how things are turning out, it's not been great the last couple of weeks. And I do apologize for that. I'm gonna try my best to make this upcoming week's video with gameplay better. I'm going to do what I can. I don't really have time to edit, so it is going to be if I can get a good game, and I'm going to record all the games that I play that are not on stream, and maybe some of the ones on stream as well, and try to get you guys some good gameplay. But my apologies for the failure on my part to provide that so far, and if I am not able to provide it here in the future, then I might be taking a break from YouTube in terms of gameplay, and I'd just be posting kind of update videos maybe. But as always, guys, if you guys can leave comments down below, let me know how you're feeling. That'd be great. I'd love to hear from you guys. I feel like it's kind of been getting a little quiet the last handful of videos, but I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share stuff about the deck I love, and talk about the game that I enjoy so much. So it's been a blast so far, and I hope to be able to keep it up. But should I mentally not be able to handle it or not have the time for it, I'm just kind of preparing you guys now. But sorry to leave it on such kind of a dour note, but until the next video, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.